Oh, a righty boob tube's another one of keeps creeps. Now, I'll be honest, the words barrel, fish, and shooting come into my mind right now. I don't know why. But anyway, we all know that Tommy Robinson was arrested done a weekender, got let out on Montag, and then his barrage of all the press were there to welcome him. One man in a cam. And you'll find this all edited up. You won't find this version on all the Tommy Robinson blinkered social media bubbles. But you will find it over on my channel. Tommy Robinson walks free from Magistrates Court after breaking his bail conditions. It's very simple. But and as Richie mentioned there, this is the man who, what's the saying people say? If you believe this, I've got a bridge to sell you somewhere or something, or I'll sell you the Eiffel Tower. Somebody actually done that, apparently. I think he sold the Eiffel Tower 3 times. This fraudster. Get it? What a good scam. Anyway, I digress. He was arrested for having his breakfast. You know, I don't know about you, man. Every time I'm in Greg's having a wee sausage roll, fucking sausage roll, armed sausage roll brigade come fucking marching in like that. You're under arrest! Right, so he knows what he's doing. He's playing at people's heartstrings, and as soon as shit like this happens, oh, please donate to my legal fund. Mate, stop deliberately breaking your bail conditions and then asking your cult members to pay for your fucking known mistakes. Anywho, let's go and see what he says.
Why would he even risk that? Again, I'm a free man and this is a free
country, supposedly. Yeah, I've done nothing wrong. The whole country knows I've done nothing wrong. I should not have a...
The whole country doesn't know you've done nothing wrong, mate. You live in a... Either he believes this because he stays in a little bubble where everybody puts him on the pussy on a pedestal. The little pussy on the pedestal. Or he's just bullshitting you. It's just rhetoric, right? Now, either's dangerous, right? Let's say he's just bullshitting you. Well, he's a wee liar and he's just saying that for dough, right? Get it? The other one, he believes this. Fucking, he thinks he's got the Messiah complex, as Russell Brand used to brand himself.
Got a barrier where I can and can't access, because it's insane. And the fact that no...
Bail conditions aren't insane, mate. They're very practical ways and means of letting people back out to have freedom without caging them up. And you, because you're a one-man walking riot, fact, this guy is a riot, and not in the good way, like, hey man, fuck, weekend with fucking Dangerous Dave, man, wait till you meet him, he's a fucking riot. Tell you. No, this guy is a walking, genuine, bona fide fucking riot. You don't want to go out and chill with him, man, unless he's got a fucking mask on and he's no tweeting where he is. Because he's a fucking walking riot. And the cops, due to not wanting to having to police his little fucking swallies out in London, they put that on his bail conditions. It's very simple. It doesn't take an Einstein. Maybe your average Tommy Robinson fan, cult member. Remember that when you're in a cult, you can't question the leader. Will swallow. They'll gobble this shit up.
Politicians, and the fact that no journalists are even speaking up against this, again, is insane.
Yep, I know, the journalists should be outraged. Man breaks bail conditions. There's no story there, mate. People get held account. I've had bail conditions before, and do you know what? I didn't break them.
Did nearly go to jail. I'm very grateful that I had my team at Carson K who were alerted straight away, who were ready with my Casey, who come, and you heard what he said at the start. I wasn't going to be releasing you. But the point of the matter of the fact is, the bail conditions are meant to be to prevent me.
The point of the matter of the fact is what?
Committing further offences to do with what I was arrested for, which was having a breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
So What has me taken my... How has the government, not the government, how has one police officer, a Muslim police officer, got the power to decide if I can take my daughter out for her birthday or not? How?
He doesn't. You've got bail conditions and that's getting enforced. This guy didn't. Part of your bail conditions is not, okay, Tommy, we're going to let you out. We're not going to put you in the tin pail. We're going to let you out under these conditions, which I think you need to sign, don't you? You need to sign some shit. You need to agree to the bail conditions. You need to sign this shit. And one of the bail conditions is you can't take your daughter out for her birthday or eat breakfast. Right? Now, I'm going to guess, I'm no lawyer. I don't think that's in his bail conditions. So what he's saying here is absolute fucking tripe.
How is that even happening? So again, for me...
Because you're a walking riot and you were arrested for being a walking riot. Just having my breakfast. You were a walking riot. You know you're a walking riot. You call yourself enemy of the state. And then you wonder why the cops are fucking enforcing bail conditions on you, you fucking mental midget.
For me, it's an issue. I believe I'm free. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of movement. I believe in freedom of the press.
Bing! Apart from your brown man across the channel, he believes in freedom of speech. He believes in freedom of movement. Apart from in the European Union, because we know we've even though I ran for the European fucking Parliament, I hate the EU because I'm a nationalist. But I believe in the freedom of movement. So I think he means like the freedom of movement to walk about Britain. Oh, we've got that, mate. You don't, because you're a fucking criminal and you're out on bail and you've got bail conditions. Like this thing, God, how stupid am I? And I can comprehend this shit. And I struggle reciting the alphabet. That isn't even a joke. But yet, I can understand how he's standing at the steps of magistrate's court because he broke bail conditions and he believes in freedom of movement. Is that right, Tommy?
So yeah, I did go to London and I am free again. But the question is for how...
So yeah, I did go to London, right? So basically, let me translate this to fucking away from his fucking bullcrap attempt of spinning this pish. Yeah, so I did break my bail conditions, because I believe I can fly. I believe I can break bail conditions and nothing will happen. I think about it every night and every day. I take my daughter and I don't give a fuck and we go to London anyway. Because I believe I can fly. I'm Tommy Robinson, so I'll tweet away my location, and then I'll wonder why I'll call myself the enemy of the state. And I wonder why the cops give me a hard time. I believe I can fly.
How long?
But just going on to them bail conditions there, it's inside the M25, and that's...
Yep, what can't you comprehend? Inside the M25. Even I know what the M25 is.
a huge area. We looked at it. We got Surrey. We got the other side of.
Oh wow, man! This guy wants a fucking Google map. Google Map, show me the M25. Yeah, that'll be the areas Tommy's not allowed to go into because of his bail conditions. You fucking donut. Nobody's arguing the size of it and shit. Pretty much London or Greater London. I don't know the technical term of it. And Tommy ain't allowed in.
Hertfordshire, you've got Kent, you've got Essex, they're all...
Woohoo! Give this guy a gold star, man! He knows what areas are inside the M25. So why can't he comprehend bail conditions?
You know, you have to cross the M25 to get to these places, and some of them are inside the M25.
Bail conditions are supposed to be proportionate, yeah?
Yeah, I just fucking go away from the fact that you broke your bail conditions. Bail conditions are meant to be proportionate. Why did you and your lawyer agree to the bail conditions and sign them? Right? You can't even cry. You can't cry after the fact, you dick. Which you're doing because you earn money for bitching and moaning and getting your wee violin out on top of the fucking on a chair on the fucking top of a roof. The violinist on the roof or whatever it is. Getting people to throw you them your dough.
We've argued this twice, but this one judge. So when we had the bail conditions in front of this judge, this is the one who condemned.
Look at the camera. Deliver your speech.
When we had the bail conditions in front of this judge, we then appealed the bail conditions.
When we had these bail conditions, so he was aware of them, he appealed them.
And they went for another judge. And when we got into court, the judge read the note and said this can only be heard by Judge Snow. It's like,
well,
what? So then we went back.
So you knew your bail conditions.
Back to the same judge who then said, I've already said you're not coming inside the M25.
Yep, so you were aware of your bail conditions.
How is that proportional?
How? Right, well, why did you sign your bail conditions?
Proportionate.
Exactly.
You could have just went and done your time in the clink and then went up to court.
How, when so far, you'll see on the documentary that we're making.
Come on, pal, I'm meant to be fucking telling the jokes around here, man.
So far, they've refused my ability to sit down with MPs. They've refused my ability to go watch the Christmas lights turn on.
Right, that's a step too far. That is a step too far, right? I was against Tommy, right? For being I was for him because he's a retard, if you get me, for not obeying his bail conditions, telling everybody where he was in social medias, being either so stupid or naive not to be aware that all the football fucking casuals he kicks about with at the football, there's obviously intelligence in there. There's intelligence all over the fucking football arena. In fact, nowadays, they don't even need to have on the boots ground intelligence because all the fucking windy-licking casuals take to social medias and tell everybody what's happening and where it's happening and who's doing it and all that jazz. So to think the police wouldn't be aware of Tommy Robinson attending that football match would be stupid, right? And then to say, well, to me they knew he was there, right? I'll tell you why, because they didn't go and arrest him at the football game, because they're the one-man walking riot would have incited a riot, because every cunt would have jumped to his defence. He's only eating a fucking burger watching the football. He was arrested for eating a burger and watching the football and drinking the Bovril. No, he's breaking bail conditions. Ding, 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 ding. What fucking part of that fucking very simple equation can the knuckle-dragging cult army not get?
Refused my ability to have family days out. They've refused my ability to...
No, they have they, mate. Just, you can't come inside there, mate. Come up here, man. Go to fucking Rangers or Celtic games. Fucking do what you want. Just don't go inside the... I said the M8 there. Freudian slip being a Glaswegian. The M25. You just can't go inside the M25. What part of this? It's like a kid with fucking chocolate all around their face saying that they've not been stealing the chocolate.
To do anything, yeah? So I have exhausted every legal avenue, just so people know. Before deciding to take my daughter out for her birthday, I have to...
Before I decided to break bail.
Exhausted every legal avenue. And yeah.
I got a sneaky suspicion he just took his daughter for the PR stunt. He knew he was breaking bail. He knew the cops would know. He knew it was all over social media. I would argue he's not so stupid not to know that cops have fucking ears on the street when it comes to all the football casuals and shit. Like fucking fake accounts in all their fucking social media worlds and shit. So he would maybe he was hoping taking his daughter would stop the cops arresting him. While he pokes him with a big jobby stick. Mental. If you poke the cops with a jobby stick, they're going to fucking poke you back every legal opportunity. So they're stopping me from fucking taking a shit. Aye, inside the M25. They're stopping me from breathing air. Aye, inside the M25. They're stopping me from seeing the blue sky. It's my God-given right. Because he can walk on water, turn water into wine. The water that he's just walked on into wine. And then fucking make virgin births and all sorts of craziness.
Yeah, whether I was released today or not, again, I think all of this is part of my documentary that I'm making to show. And my kids knew the score, so if anyone was worried about my kids being upset, they were upset, but they...
Yep, I told them Daddy's breaking bail today, so be prepared for him to get arrested. Oh, I was arrested for having my breakfast and taking my daughter out for her birthday. No, mate, man, you can't spin it that way. Some Fruit Loops will swallow that. Your windy licking cult army will swallow that shit.
I also know the school.
And
your
finally,
average Joe-
we've been in there all morning, watching other people have their arguments and whatnot. And I really do think that you having the King's Council there, not just a solicitor, not a solicitor in general, you having a King's Council in there made a lot of the difference.
You heard his words.
You
heard his words. His words were, I was not going to be making this decision to release you today.
Exactly. So that's the importance when you're fighting against this lawfare state to have the best people.
Straight out there, this guy's been watching all the boob tubes about the Donald Trumps. Man, see the language you hear? It's the cult in which they fucking reside. I mean, I remember very early on hearing all the cult-like language coming through when it was still known as the Truther movement and not the cult of Donald Trump and fucking UKIP and Nigel Vag and hating brown cunts and boats. When it was still the Truther movement, and you would hear all the language, like, is he awake? And now it's changed. Now the other side is used woke. You know, it's mental. You hear these languages getting played with. What was all the other languages? Well, it's kind of calling everybody brother. Never been comfortable with that at all, man. You know, and nowadays, and I would say thanks to Joe Rogan, this whole bro thing is just like everywhere, man. Everybody calls it everybody bro now. You know, and I'm like, aye, matey. Going back to the 15th century and shit. Or buddy. I'm trying not to get sucked into the bro thing. But each to their own, man. I'm weird that way. That's my Rain Man ability. Anyway, let's get back to the kid caught in the sweetie jar.
People to be in the positions to enable that, because another person, that judge would have said.
Well, some people may be
in
looking.
jail.
Some people may be looking, thinking, what's the point in this? Yeah. So I've just got a £32,000 bill for my trial that's coming on the 22nd and 23rd of November. The point of this is, which I wouldn't be asking you to contribute, is I'm not on trial here. Yeah. For my film, it's the judiciary that we want to put on trial. I'm going to show you, yeah, that even with the best, which
yeah. You get me? Yeah, I'm going to show you. Yeah, no, you're no, mate. No, you're no. You're going to show some hyped up tripe fucking YouTube fucking video. Call it a documentary. And again, in another 6 months, when you need some more money, you'll have a wee fucking piss up on the streets. Fucking point to a few fucking brown people, fucking crimes of recent crimes, and get your donations in.
We either win or we lose in the sense of with the best defence that money can buy, yeah?
Right, I'm going to leave it there. The best defence money can buy. Your money. The fucking cult of Tommy Robinson's fucking money. No my money. Your money. If you're stupid enough to donate to that fucking cretin who deliberately makes braille fucking conditions and who has Queen's counsels at his beck and call because of a legal fund he's set up, and he's still asking you for your cash, right? Legal fund, that means he's got a big fucking retainer or whatever they call it fucking sitting there, knowing that he's going to get into hunters of fucking grief, and he's got the best of the best money can buy, your fucking money, for him deliberately breaking bail conditions, knowing that he would get arrested, and setting it up as that it looked like it was just taking his kids out. Oh, what a lovely man. Alright, and he's for the freedom of movement. Let's tell the brown people in boats, come on, you bow. You're free, man. Brown cunts in boats. You're as free as Tommy Robinson. Come on, Anne, you've got freedom of movement. Batter in. Tommy Robinson says so, because he's free. Get it? Got it. Good. Get cheese, no cats or cheese. Maybe only little Hitler's feelings were hurt in this film, man.
Clips. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell.